Hey guys, thanks for coming back to On The Go Crypto. This is an extremely bullish video about a meme coin with an insane bullish narrative. The lore associated with this project is better than PEPE. You heard what I said. It's better than Shiba. If this thing gets even 15 minutes of fame, it is going to go absolutely nuclear. I'm going to show you guys everything that I've found. It's a lot to unpack in this video. Hang with me for a few minutes and you will be blown away. You can thank me later. I'm going to thank you guys for coming back to another video. Please give the video a like, guys. You know that's all I ever need from you fine ladies and gentlemen. You guys help me build this channel. You know I appreciate your time and attention, and especially each and every one of those likes, guys. They make a massive difference, and you guys know I really do appreciate that support. Let's get started. There's so much to unpack. I'm going to try to keep it small. There's going to be a series of videos associated with this because there's absolutely no way I can get all of this bullish stuff into one video. It's just not possible. Shout out to Sam in the private community. Sam put me on this pretty close after it launched, and I've been watching it, doing diligence and research, and this is insane. There's so much. Okay, so I reposted this on my my X account so that I wouldn't lose it. All right, so this is, I'm going to be leaving some random links in the description, guys, so that you can come and familiarize yourself with this project's lore and the narrative. There's so much I'm not going to be able to cover right away, but you don't want to miss this because this thing is going to start getting attention now that it's on YouTube. It's not going to be a secret anymore. Excuse me. So it's called Buckazoids. Now, if you look at this token image here, you see a familiar sight, right? The thumbnail was not clickbait, right? That thumbnail image is an image of this token from the game Space Quest, okay? Space Quest 4 specifically is a game that came out in 1991. The original came out in the late 80s. Space Quest 3 releasing in 1989. Yes, so this is documenting Bitcoin, okay? If you guys see, I'm going to hover over the profile here. 1 million followers, the best of Bitcoin. This is an extremely serious Bitcoin account. This came out on the 31st, just a few days after the token launched. Okay, there's so much more to this that seems like it could be a coincidence, right? But the dates add up, the names, the people involved. This ties into Hal Finney. This is so incredibly bullish that I can't even start, or I'm just going to lose it, right? I'm going to have to break this up over several videos. Feel free to DM me, and I'll get you in the loop on this if I miss things. But Hal Finney was in the dev game space in the 90s, okay? This is a Sierra Online game, Space Quest 4. All of the old cypherpunks played this game, okay? All of them. There's pictures of them playing it, blogs of them talking about it. This is the currency from that game. When you're using it in a store, it shows up here, right? When you click that eye icon to zoom in, it shows you the actual token of itself. 59 here on the other side has its own relevance. It's insane. There's so much that ties into that. It's wild. And then you see a very familiar image right here, a B with the two bars out of the top and the bottom. Not continuous through the whole thing, like a dollar sign, out the top and the bottom. Strikingly similar, actually exactly the same as the current Bitcoin logo. We know that the Bitcoin logo has evolved over time. This project, Buckazoids, this was the currency inside of Space Quest 4. It's wild, okay? All the other Sierra games that they put out had dollar settlement in the games. This was the only one that had its own currency, and it happens to have the current Bitcoin logo years and years before Bitcoin was actually released. They all played this game. It's a whole thing, right? I'm just going to keep going with this, and I'm going to come back in other videos. Or this will be a 20-minute video, and nobody will watch it, right? You guys will miss the whole thing. Market cap sitting at 2.5 mil right now. This thing had its run. It's got on CoinGecko right now, waiting for CoinMarketCap. This is absolutely bullish. There's no telling, honestly. There's no real indicator on how high this could really go. Once this gets its attention, it's going to go nuts. You see here on the deck screen or banner, they have the logos of Bitcoin, right? The most recent change in 2010 to the current BTC logo, the one before that in 2010, 2009's very brief BC, and then the OG Bitcoin logo source, 1991, Buckazoids, right here. These are facts, guys. These are not speculative, dots and narratives I'm piecing together. I'm simply telling you the facts. This game exists. You can go look this all up yourself. Get on Google, have a field day. Thank me later. It's wild. You see, it had its run up, came out back on the I think the 27th of March is when it came out. It had the initial pump that all of them do on Solana. It came down, retraced, very briefly, right? A very, very brief consolidation, and boom, again, just a few days later. And this is when Documenting Bitcoin put it on. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. When Documenting Bitcoin put it on there, it got a lot of traction. And you'll notice in that post, Documenting Bitcoin, you see Kraken right here, bullish on Buckazoids. 3 days after launch, 4 days after launch. It's insane. You cannot make this stuff up. It's consolidated sideways, bled off. People took profits. The market got really, really crappy. And you can see clearly now it's in an uptrend. We know where this goes. We remember the original baby pump of Shiba, the original baby pump of Pepe. This is going to literally hinge on the fact that it gets its 15 minutes of fame. Now that it's on YouTube, it's going to start to get rinsed and repeated and recycled out in videos. This narrative sells itself. This is the most bullish narrative I've ever seen of a token, period. There is nothing that comes anywhere close. It's insane because it's all factual here. There's a whole nother end of it where it ties in with, there was a Reddit article that came out right before this token launched, the day of or the day before. It's massive. That article is what put this on the map. And there's so much more that goes into this. Like I said, how Finery, Satoshi, the real Satoshi, the origin, who it was, all the game devs. There's so much lineage in this. I cannot get into all of it in this video. This is the website right here. And also, guys, I should point out, this is a 100% community run project, okay? What you had here in the beginning is the dev from this project sold for literally nothing. Like, I don't even think he sold for $1,000 is what I heard right here. Boom. Sold, rugged it. The whole thing went nuclear there. And, he did the bonehead move. What kind of idiot sells something with this narrative anywhere near like that, right? So he's gone. Community run project, 100%. Speaking of community, I will put the website here so you guys come check it out. There's links to the deck screener, how to buy it. You can just go to Phantom and paste that contract address right there directly in the search bar of Phantom. Boom, you buy it super fast. This is an article put out by one of the main community members. Like I said, there is no team. Okay, so there's no team to screw this up. That's something that's really important. I really think people need to sit and think about that, because anytime there's a solid narrative, a very good cult, good lore, there's a team behind it to screw it right up proper, right? That doesn't exist here. There is no team. It's just a community. There's a few people that, do certain things and kind of carry the weight here and there. This guy Frequency is one of them. Solid dude. I've actually been hanging in their VCs for a couple of weeks now. I've been doing a lot of diligence into the projects, the contract source, the wallet distribution, but also the main community members that are doing the steering. This guy Frequency, come check him out and give him a follow on X, guys, at Frequency Check. This is it right here. Solid guy, lots of really good research, extremely intellectual person. And he's got a lot of really good writing skills here as well. I'm going to attach this article in the description as well. I obviously don't have time to read this whole thing. It's amazing. I've read it a few times. It's extremely descriptive of the lore associated with this and how it all ties together. It's insane. It will absolutely blow your freaking mind. It's worth your time. Another guy in the community, pretty active guy, Trench Sniper 69 on X. I'm going to attach this as well. This is a thread that he put together with all the facts, the timelines, who Satoshi is, for God's sake. Like the whole thing. It's crazy. Connecting the dots in this will blow your mind. It's insane. I want to remind everybody, Pepe, everything that you hear about Pepe right now is super bullish and all of that, because this is what the chart is. We remember this, right? I want to remind everybody that Pepe's chart looked like this for a minute, okay? For a hot ass minute. So you remember that it's not all butterflies. All of this consolidation, downward pressure, sideways motion, and then boom. We all know what happened. I'm telling you guys right now, if this gets attention, it will go absolutely nuts. It's worth getting a small bag. You can thank me later. I found this project through a community member in my private group, or I wouldn't even have known about it. That's how slept on this project really is. They have a lot of holders. There is, there was a massive wave of holders. I don't know if they sent some tokens out or what they did, but you see the token count went down here, the holder count, down to 608, right? And as I was recording this video, and that was yesterday, okay? And as I was recording this video, or 2 days ago, you see, just over the last 2 days, they've almost added another 100 holders. This thing's getting organic traction on TikTok. They're making videos. Community members are doing the work. They're putting in the work. This thing is not going to remain a secret very much longer. If you sleep on this, you will hate yourself. It's an easy buy. It's dirt cheap, for God's sake. 2.5 mil market cap. This thing is insane. It does depend on whether or not this thing gets out and gets some legs, gets some traction in the community. Some prominent community members that are more active, right? They're going to be at the Bitcoin conference at the end of May. I'm hoping to get out there and actually be able to meet with them in person and, give them any advice that I can give them, because this thing has the best chance at smoking PEPE of anything that I've seen. Not just this cycle, period. Find me a better meme coin lore. There isn't one. You guys know it. The video's long enough. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it here, guys. Come see us in the private group if you need help with your portfolio, guys. You want to be a part of a tight family. The private group's known about this forever, guys. We're in massive future trade profit positions right now. Come trade with us. Futures trading is where the easy money is in the space. Everybody knows it. If you guys keep it here on the channel, I appreciate your time and attention regardless. Even if you don't sub to the channel and you don't like my stuff, I don't care. I appreciate your time and attention anyway. Thank you for stopping by. And above all else, guys, like it says up top right here every time, stay calm and make that money. And I'll see you guys again. Thanks.